Well, welcome to this week's check-in video. I never really know when I'm going to create these videos. I try and shoot for the end of the week so that it's not looming over my head for the weekend. But oftentimes it's Friday night, sitting down at the computer, or it's Saturday or even Sunday afternoon, or, don't tell too many people, but sometimes it's the beginning of the next week, trying to catch up and get everything done and all the details finished before that link goes out in the weekly email on Wednesday at noon hour. But this week I'm doing it on Thursday, and there's a reason I say that, because I want to show you something. I have no idea what the weather's going to be like today, especially in the Fort Erie area. I don't know what's the weather supposed to be like in the Buffalo area, but as I drove in this morning here on Thursday, I saw something that so fit with what we're going to talk about this Sunday from Luke chapter 2. So I want you to take a look. There's about a half a dozen to a dozen pictures that I took, and I'm going to show you right now. And I want you to see what you think. And then I'm going to make a connection between the pictures and Luke chapter 2. And so the first few pictures are from early in the morning when I first got here. And so they're a bit darker. I tried to brighten them up, but I did my best. But the later pictures are from about 2 hours later. And so I want you to check these out. Check out the sky, and you tell me, is there a storm coming? Now, I don't know if those pictures even came close to expressing or showing the power of what I saw as I drove in this morning, but the sky had this ominous feeling about it. These clouds were hovering over it, and it looked like some kind of evil horror movie was about to undertake, and the world was being overtaken by darkness or something. And I mean, there was clear skies all around, but then there's these massive dark clouds hovering over the school and the water and the campus, and there's immediate thoughts that came through my mind that we're about to get dumped on. We're about to have a storm. And like I said, it's Thursday. And I don't know if we're going to have a storm today or tomorrow, or if Buffalo is going to get it, or if it's just going to completely pass right over. I don't know. But I will say this, there are dark, heavy skies out there, and it's a scary sight as you start driving in. But what happens in life when you see the storms coming? Do you immediately turn back and drive the other way, run the other direction? Do you retreat or quit or try something different? What do you do in the face of impending storms? I guess what I'm at this morning or today in this check-in video is, do we still have a trust, even in the face of impending storms, that God is at work, working things out underneath it all? See, Mary and Joseph in Luke chapter 2, they're on their way to Bethlehem, right? Because of the census. But really, they're on their way to Bethlehem, not just because of the census, because God is at work underneath it all, behind the scenes. God is using this census, the power of this census, to get Mary and Joseph back to their place of origin, because the prophecies say that the coming of the Messiah would come out of Bethlehem. And so they're heading to Bethlehem, not because of a census, but because of the work of God, because God is at work behind the scenes of this challenging journey. In the situations that are before you today, even in the face of impending storms, can you trust that no matter the outcome, and that's the key, whatever this holds, whatever the outcome, that God is at work, that we trust that God is underneath it all, working things out for His will? For me, that changes my complete perspective. That leads me to trust more, follow more than just whining and crying. For whatever the outcome, I want to look back and I want to be able to say, I trusted in the work of God behind the scenes, rather than I got in the way of the work of God as He was underneath making things happen. May the coming of Jesus show us the hand of God is at work behind everything, more than what we see and know. And may it lead us to trust in a powerful and sovereign God. God bless you as you put that step forward in trust today in whatever is before you. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you on Sunday.